Okay, so listen, when I was 15 years old, I dropped out of high school and I literally started doing SEO for my brother's cleaning business. I grew up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I fell in love with SEO more than I could ever imagine. I didn't even know what it was because I was a 15-year-old, but I did pretty quickly realize that it makes sense, right? If you have a website ranking #1 on Google without Google Ads, then there must be a reason why it's there, right? So how could you make a business rank #1? That's what I was figuring out when I was just 15 years old. Now keep in mind, I actually dropped out of high school, so I started doing homeschooling and I basically started just doing SEO, and I was really like in love with it. And because I focused on developing a skill set for it and becoming the best at it, then I could actually rank. But the first time that I did it, it worked. It did work for the first business because I used these principles that I'm about to share. So we're about to talk through a lot of different things, and SEO is something that even if you explain it for hours and hours, unless you do it, it's not gonna work. So the first step is to find an industry in which you love, whatever that industry is. You have a passion for it. Like, you have to actually be passionate about it, because you're not gonna write content, even with AI, or even if you write ChatGPT content, you still have to edit it. You still have to make sure it's optimized. You have to trust, you have to have expertise on the industry, right? So Google is gonna reward your website if you have certification, if you have doctors on your team page in a health industry, then obviously you'll rank better than if you don't have doctors on your team page. But all of that complicated stuff, all of these kind of authoritative figures or things that are hard to reach, or if you're like young, or if you want to start a business but you don't have doctors on your team, or you're selling products that you don't even need to have doctors on your team. So how do you rank without these doctors on your team page in authoritative industries? Backlinks. Backlinks are the #1 way to rank #1 on Google, because even if you just have a lot of backlinks and you just have a lot of websites that are linking to yours, that link juice is gonna be boosting your website, but only if you actually target keywords. Think about it. Let's say you put no keywords on your website. Let's say you had a domain name and it had no content. It was just a blank white page and you had tons of websites linking to it. Would you rank for anything? No. But do you have the ability to rank for something? Yes. And if you had 10,000 backlinks, right? Crazy amount of backlinks, but you had a website that had nothing on it, as soon as you start putting articles on it, you're gonna start to rank. So why is it that for a website that doesn't have backlinks, that website will take 6 months to rank its least, and then for a website that has tons of backlinks but no content, zero, nothing. As soon as you put content on it, it's gonna start to rank right away, meaning within a week. Because backlinks are so authoritative, and Google knows that it's really hard to get New York Times and Forbes and Entrepreneur. Even .gov and .edu websites link to our clients' websites. I don't do anything to get that. I don't do anything manual. I don't reach out to any reporters. You can't do that because they're getting so many emails from people saying, hey, could you please advertise my company? Hey, I need a backlink. Hey, I need a backlink. I need a backlink. I need more backlinks. They don't care. Make statistics articles so they are searching for the data anyways because they want to back up a quote. They want to say according to something, this is how many people vape. So if you make these statistics articles, then you can actually convince journalists to link to you without doing anything. That is the #1 takeaway from this video. Make journalists love your website because you're giving them data. And if you give people data, you will get tons of backlinks. We even rank in the SEO industry for keywords like healthcare SEO statistics, SEO for ABA therapy companies, SEO for healthcare companies. And in the SEO space, to rank nowadays, it's really hard. So that's the lesson. The biggest takeaway is focus on backlinks. If you can't get enough backlinks to rank on Google for the statistics keywords, we're gonna be talking about how do you initially get some backlinks so you can have enough authority to rank for the keywords that'll get you more backlinks. So then you can rank for keywords that'll get you more leads. It's a step-by-step process. We have to follow it one step at a time.